Tony and Dean from Curve to chat about the forthcoming album. I'm always a little bit scared about going down to places like this. When all sorts of things can happen in places like this. Right, here we are. We've gone underground with Curve, and we're in the basement studio of Tony's house. I mean, what are the sort of obvious kind of beneficial points of having this underneath the house here?
Well, we don't have any time limitations, you know. We don't go in to make records and think, oh my God, we're going to go into the studio and it's going to cost X amount of pounds a day and we have to do it in this time. The thing that it gives us really in the end is freedom, because we end up being able to make the kind of record that we want to make, because we don't have to worry about money or anything like that, because it's, you know,
people,
here.
Yeah, people looking over your shoulder, you know, in your studio, so like, it's really weird.
Yeah.
People looking down and, you know, you're experimenting with something you know that sounds really crap, but they don't know that it's, you know, what you're thinking, and things like that, you know, so we can allow ourselves to be very experimental down there and make really weird things.
We've started work on your second album now.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you look back on Doppelganger? Do you listen to it at all? What are your thoughts about it?
I listen to it now and again, you know, but we've definitely made a better record, and that record was part of a time, you know what I mean? It was a time slot. We did it very, very quickly, and it was just sort of, you know, thrown out really. But I still really like it. I think it's a good record, but I think this one is a kind of natural progression from that one, really.
Yeah. So how have you approached this one then? I mean, what can we expect from the new album?
Better songs, basically.
Better songs, more varied mood as well.
Yeah. But it seems to have this kind of like, there is a defined running theme to the record, and all these things will become evident, but there's this whole like concise thing that is going on with this record, which was very different from the last one, because the last time we did it, you know, we just stuffed these records out, you know, we just wrote some songs, put them on a record, stuffed them out, wrote some songs, you know, they just went like that, you know, the whole time. And this one we've actually, as Dean says, we've actually had like 6 months to just sit down and go, what do we want to do?
Yeah,
you know, what kind of record do we want to make? And we had this time, and I went on holiday and stuff, and I started listening to Innervisions and all that, and I thought, God, I want to make a record like that, you know, I want it to be us. I want it to sound like us, to be part of what we are, the kind of atmosphere that, you know, we work in, as you can see, you know, which is very insular and very us. But we decided on a couple of things, really, that we were going to write better songs. That was our main criteria, is to just write better things, you know.
And we wouldn't spend so much time on the production and spend more time on the actual songs, you know what I mean, so they sounded good, and then get somebody else to, you know, before really they were pretty much there, you know, you just add a few bits in and there.
And it riff madness, you know. I mean, and we were really concerned about the riffs and the music being right, and kind of, I'm not going to say bad things about the album, because I still really love it, you know, the first record, but I just completely feel, and I think Dean does already, even though it's not mixed, you know, that it's just a completely superior record and a completely different record, you know.
Can you explain your working relationship for us? I mean, who brings what to the party? Or aren't there really defined roles?
There are, I suppose, really. You know, I do music and Tony sings, you know. But in that, I mean, there's a lot that actually goes on.
Yeah.
I can bring a very vague sort of idea from the photo studio and we just lift a little bit of it or something. Or Tony can just sing something straight away, you know, or get like she did on this track, you know, get Turkey to run around the garden till it's really breathing really strangely, you know, bring it down in with sample Turkey breathing.
Yeah, this is the, I don't know if you can hear it on here, but...
It's all this very strange breath and stuff. And it will start like that, you know.
Yeah. It starts on that.
Kind of like what, the fifth member of the band?
Turkey's the sleeping member, yeah.
That's Turkey, Tanty.
And that's how the track started, so, you know, it can start from anywhere, really.
Yeah.
What are the best bits you like about what you do in Curve? This, being down here, making music together.
Making the music, but also this particular period where we're nearly finished, and we're getting to the point where we're going to mix, and then we know we can go out, and we can actually go out and start touring, because we tour in September when the album comes. And it's this particular period that starts getting exciting, because you start to feel the momentum of the record like coming to a close and a finish.